Today I want to talk about two things. First, when you have success, to reach back and pull someone else up. And the second is jealousy, especially jealousy towards your friends or other artists. We're going to use Tim McGraw as our example today. I've always loved Tim McGraw, love his singing, love his songs, but as I've been doing research on him, listening to audio and reading and watching some YouTube videos, there's something that happened that really impressed me. I mean, besides him just being a great father and a great husband, he actually did something for one of his friends that really inspired me to talk about this today. So let's go back a little bit. 1989, Tim McGraw drops out of college and moves to Nashville. He's got dreams of becoming a big country star. But if you've been in Nashville, you gotta go out, you gotta do a bunch of gigs, you gotta meet a bunch of people, you gotta write songs, and it's a struggle, right? Because everyone else is trying to also make it. So he meets a young Jo Dee Messina. They become good friends, both trying to make it as artists. Well, Tim goes on to get a record deal. Curb Records, puts out his first album, does all right, not great. Puts out his second album, it goes platinum. Puts out his next album, also goes platinum. So now he has a little bit of influence, he's got a little bit of cash. So what he thinks about? Going back and helping his longtime friend, Jo Dee Messina. So he actually tells her that he's willing to put up the money for her record, and he's also willing to co-produce it. So, I mean, imagine this. Tim McGraw, he's sold over 40 million records, he's won 3 Grammys, he's a successful movie star, and now he's going back and he's helping someone. Now, he didn't have all those things when he helped her, but it's just the kind of person that he was, right? This is his mindset, that I want to help other people. I've reached some success. He goes on to even have more success after that, but he's reaching back and pulling someone else up. And this concept I heard originally from a Denzel Washington commencement speech, where he talks about that, reaching back and pulling someone else up. And we can all do this right now, no matter where we are. Doesn't matter how successful we think we are or how much money we have, we can reach back and help someone else up. We can help someone that may not have as much money as we do, have much food, as much talent, who might need your help with lessons or just donating your time. Whatever it is, you can do this. You can do this right now. Going back to Tim, Jo Dee Messina says that she wouldn't even have a career if it wasn't for Tim McGraw. So if it wasn't for Tim McGraw doing what he did, that she wouldn't even have a career. So I think that's a really powerful example. The other thing is jealousy. We struggle with this, especially as artists, being jealous of someone else, especially if they get something or do something that we want. So maybe a friend of yours gets a record deal or writes a song and it gets on a TV show, or their band goes on tour. And so we're like, I want to do that. And so you get jealous of it, wishing that it was you. Some people even actually wish that person would fail. Well, and I wouldn't necessarily consider that a friend, but people have those thoughts. But I want to flip it. What happens if we change the way we're thinking about this? Let's say that a friend of yours does get a record deal and they go to, doesn't matter, Columbia Records and record an album. Okay, great. And then they go on tour. Okay, well, that's great. You should feel excited for them. You should be happy for them. Okay? You don't want everyone to be at your level, right? You don't need to hang out with losers. They say you're like the 5 people that you hang around the most. So if you're hanging around with losers, chances are you're going to be a loser. If you're hanging around with successful people, then chances are you're going to be a success. So you never know. This friend of yours that's now out on tour, they may call you up and say, hey, come play we're doing this big show, come sit in and sing with us, or play with us, or whatever it is, or come write a song with us. Or they may pass your name on to somebody else. So you never know how it's going to come back or help you if your friend is successful. And the more successful people that you hang around with, the more success is going to come to you. So it's a really interesting thing, this jealousy. And a lot of us have it, and I can't say that I'm totally clear of being jealous, but it's something that if you just flip the way you think about it, that you'll realize that the success of your friends or people around you are just going to come back and help you out as well. So 2 things you want to remember to do. 1, no matter where you're at, reach back, pull someone else up, help them out, do whatever you can, whatever you have to offer, just do it now. Because it's like the least selfish thing that you can do, because you're going to give And guess what? It's going to come back to you. And then 2, jealousy. Stop the jealousy. Be happy and even encourage all the success that you see your friends or your colleagues having, because one day it's going to come back to you and you're going to reach the success that you're striving for.